Hey, it's Jody. I have a new process video for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and you could get this cut file and so many more from the Etsy shop. Today I am using the new Busy background. This is a December release, and I thought I'd just give it a good background. I had purchased the Bungalow Lane add-on kit from Citrus Twist Kits, and it had some really nice colors in it for fall, so I thought I'd get that out finally. And it had several, of course, of the Paige Evans, but it also had some Jen Hatfield and Vicky Boutin, and of course the Citrus Twist exclusives like the enamel dots and the puffy letters. And I also picked up an exclusive die cut pack. I want to say it was called Feels Like Home, which of course it all coordinated beautifully. And usually when I get a new kit or collection, I try to stick with only a few colors. So that's what I did. I picked the yellow, light blue, dark blue, and I really like how it turned out. So I am just getting a little messy with my distress oxides and tumbled glass, squeezed lemonade, and chipped sapphire. That is watercolor paper I'm using just so I wouldn't have to mess with gesso. Yeah, I mean, it is easier, but one problem is that the watercolor paper isn't bright white. So yeah, so that's something to consider. But I usually don't mind, and especially here where I'm covering up most of it. So first I just smushed my ink pad down, give it a little water, just kind of put it to the paper. Of course, splatters. You can't have a mixed media layout without splatters. And I just keep adding layers until I'm happy with how it turns out. I do get my little acrylic circle to do some stamping, kinds of give it a more authentic feel, a little more randomness than just the brush. And when I put the cut file back on, I love how it looks. So I let that all dry. I come back to it and I pick a photo of my guys. We did a fun sunflower photo shoot in August. So of course I'm having to scrapbook those. And again, this kit had beautiful colors in it, but I stuck with just more of the cool tones and that bright yellow. I did put a little layer of vellum behind my photo, and now I'm using that really neat pattern paper for an extra layer behind my photo. Now I debated whether to pop up the cut file, but those are small pieces, y'all. So I just went ahead and let it sit flat. I used that glue. I am on a mission to use all my extra wet adhesives. So yes, I have a brand new bottle of my favorite, the Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, but I have got to get rid of what I have. So yes. So yeah, the watercolor paper is a tiny bit warped, so I just stick some purple tape down to hold it in place and start, kind of training it to be flat. I do pop up my picture. I use the Dollar Tree adhesive mounting rectangles for that. Super cheap, perfect stickiness and a width, right? Not too thick, not too thin. And like I said, this was my first layout with this kit, so I do take a minute to go through it all. I know I should have cut some of this out. I apologize, but it's kind of fun to see. It's kind of fun to see what's going on, right? I love that Wonder die cut. It's that pretty deep navy blue. I found a little tab, then I pull out all the pretty flowers from the Paige Evans Bungalow Lane die cut pack. Now some of these giant flowers were a little overwhelming, and that big giant sprig, but I think I made them work. I just cut those puppies in half and let them be a layer behind my photo. It gives it immediate color, texture, and yeah, I'm all for that. See? And they were the perfect size to cut right in half because you get plenty on both sides. I love that color green too. And then the leaf was a little more tricky, but yeah. So yes, so don't be afraid to make your die cuts work for you, right? And I love that the cut file it's almost subtle because of the color underneath and then all the florals on top, but it still makes a big impact. So if you haven't tried just leaving a cut file white, you should give it a try. I think it's a great, oh, I just killed a bug. It's a great design idea. I'm still wanting to use that Wonder. Got a little die cut to have it rest on. And I am actually Zooming with some crafty friends, so I do apologize if I'm messing with my laptop in front of me. But, you know, crafty girl time is very important. I haven't seen some of these friends in a very long time in person, so these are much needed and much appreciated when we all have time to sit down for a little bit. So I use the Better Together little word tab, the blue one on the side. I have no idea what it says. I apologize. And I do pop up my title that is just simply Wonder. What else do I do? Now those teeny tiny squares I believe are from scrapbook.com. They are not the easiest to work with, but yeah, but I use them. Here comes the exclusive enamel dots. And I love using different colors around, but it's like a rule. You have to use 3, right? So I use the navy, the green, and then of course the yellow. There we go. I do add a few more things. I feel with all that white, I needed to bring some of it on top. So the exclusive Citrus Twist ephemera pack had these really cute outlined elements. So I grabbed those leaves and acorns, and it didn't cover much up, so I thought that was a good choice. I see that little flower, outline flower I love. Just another peek of some of the white. And I find another tab to add to my title. And then I finally decide to use the leaves from that flower to sprinkle around the left side. It takes me a minute. Yeah, but I figure it out. Again, this cut file is called the Busy Background. I think it would be awesome as a great big shaker. It would be really neat with a pattern paper behind it. And of course, you could always back it. But there you go, some final shots. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are joining the Facebook group. We love to see what you create. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.